I set out to read 50 books this year, and I did it. Here are all the books I read in order from worst to best. Monstrillo, 1 star. Horrible, disgusting book. I don't recommend. Royal Valentine, 2 stars. Predictable and petty. Glow, 2 stars. Hyper-futuristic but violent and not rewarding to read. Sea of Tranquility, 2 stars. It was just so boring. 12 Patients, 3 stars. So much potential for interesting tales, but it fell flat. Nocturne, 3 stars. I wanted to love it, but it was just too melodramatic and flourishy. The Poet X, 3 stars. Great prose, but it was so cynical, it was hard to enjoy it. The Reservoir, 3 stars. Interesting, but weird. Just weird and sad. Our Hideous Progeny, 3 stars. Awesome premise about Frankenstein's niece, but not executed well. The Iron King, 3 stars. Fairies, lots of fairies, but too much happening. Tenlo, 3 stars. Starts strong, but doesn't sustain that plot. The House on the Water, 3 stars. Written well, just very forgettable. I've already forgotten what happened. Sweet Valley Confidential, 3 stars. Adult continuation of my favorite childhood series, but writing felt really cheap. To Sleep in a Sea of Stars, 3 stars. Just not enough interpersonal conflict to keep me engaged. Swimmers, 3 stars. Interesting take on the future, but I felt confused about the tone and purpose of the plot. On the Spectrum, 3 stars. Cute and sweet, but a little boring. Secret at Mystic Lake, 3 stars. I mean, what can I say? It's Nancy Drew. My kids enjoyed it. Meru, 3 stars. Sci-fi where mechs are the new AI, but it just felt hard to push through the plot. Such Sharp Teeth, 3 stars. This was fun. Love story about a werewolf, but writing was just bad. How to Make You Know What Happened, 3 stars. Brief and motivating, nothing groundbreaking. Finale, 3 stars. Definitely the weakest of the 3 Caravel books. Now for the books I really like. Tell Me Lies, 4 stars. Psych thriller with one of the most compelling villains I've seen in a while. Very satisfying. The Girl in the Castle, 4 stars. Psych thriller about a girl who's seemingly stuck between 2 worlds. The Therapist, 4 stars. Another psych thriller. A woman in a neighborhood with secrets. Great fun. The Lathe of Heaven, 4 stars. This is an old one about a man who can change the world with his dreams. Dragon Planet, 4 stars. Part of a series called The Zero Chronicles. Cool in that it combines sci-fi and space exploration with dragons. Stargazer is the 3rd book, also 4 stars. They're actually on the planet this time, but then Zero G is my favorite. It's the first one. I listened to it with the kids and they loved it. Let It Snow, 4 stars. Cute and quirky. Holiday love story. Lessons in Chemistry, 4 stars. So witty and fresh. I felt like the plot got lost a little, but it always came back around. Vampires of El Norte, 4 stars. I love this new wave of Latin fantasy and sci-fi. I could talk about it all day. Echo North, a 4-star book about plunging into different book universes. Eldest, 4 stars. Another reread. One of my favorite series. I did a lot of rereads this year. The Ice Children, 4 stars. Super cute tale. My kids really enjoyed listening to it with me. Remarkably Bright Creatures, 4 stars. I love this one. I'll be posting more about it when I go to the aquarium. Return of the Evil Twin, 4 stars. I know it's corny. I still love Sweet Valley. A Court of Thorns and Roses, 4 stars. Creative take on Beauty and the Beast. A little mushy though. Legendary, 4 stars. Another reread, part of that Caravel series. Fairy Tale, 4 stars. I love that Stephen King wrote a fairy tale and called it Fairy Tale, and it is indeed an instant classic with a little horror thrown in. Arch Conspirator, 4 stars. I got this at a signing and got to meet Veronica Roth. It's very interesting and very short. Ruin and Rising, 4 stars. Last book of the Shadow and Bone series wrapped up nicely. Tell the Wolves I'm Home, 4 stars. About a girl losing her uncle to the AIDS epidemic. It'll make you cry. Keeper of Enchanted Rooms, 4 stars. Feels like a Harry Potter spin-off for us Harry Potter kids, now adults. Now for my absolute fave. Hester, 5 stars. About the fallout of the witch trials. Perfect for the fall. Written in Starlight, 5 stars. Again, that Latin American fantasy with realism and grit of Latin literature. Aragon, 5 stars. Always a favorite. Started reading at 16, never stopped. Carrie, 5 stars. First time reading the book that started it all, and I loved it. Phantom of the Opera, 5 stars. Always a favorite. Hit that right spot this fall with that gothic but classic vibe. Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, 5 stars. Beautiful and delightful all around. Last but not least, Alice in Wonderland, 5 stars. Ultimate reread.